trash Canelo, his skills, and his abilities, but these guys will pay for that mistake because they're being dumb. Look at this. I mean, look at Canelo's resume. He fought Floyd Mayweather. People always talk about, oh, Floyd schooled Canelo. Floyd would have schooled Terrence Crawford at 23 years old with a catch weight. If you put Terrence Crawford at 23 years old with a catch weight against Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford would have got cooked. I'm sorry. Look at who Bud was fighting at 23 years old.
A few moments later.
Canelo Alvarez has always been overrated. Look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Canelo Alvarez has been dramatically overrated throughout his entire career. The man has never been and never will be an A-plus level elite fighter. Canelo Alvarez is a B-level fighter. Now, this is something even myself had wrong. I thought at one point Canelo Alvarez was an A-level fighter. He has never been an A-level fighter. He's been dramatically overrated.
In my inbox, talking about Canelo Alvarez, Super Saiyan fanboys, Canelo Alvarez content creators have switched up on Canelo. Now they saying, yo, he ain't what I thought he was. He's this, he's that. You know, I was mistaken. I just got to be real with you. And I know that shit gotta hurt. I know it gotta hurt. I told you, Crawford put things in a certain perspective where if you continue to say something negative about him and take credit away, it's going to destroy your credit. Why these Canelo Alvarez content creators are switching up is very simple. They want to maintain some type of boxing integrity. Let me say it again. They want to maintain some type of boxing integrity. If they continue to go down the Saul Canelo Alvarez cocksucking route, it's going to totally undermine and destroy their credibility on their entire platform and speaking on any other fucking fights. Okay? So what they did to you is actually the normal thing to do once you have committed a hell of a sin like they've been doing. But they do this because they pimped you. They tricked you. They fed you lies because they realize you guys are more emotional than logical. And they took advantage of your emotions and your hatred and turned it into dollars. The same way Floyd Mayweather turned that hatred into money for himself. Floyd got rich off of their hate. The same hate that people is accessing and utilizing right now to push their platforms and everything else. So you shouldn't be shocked, but you should feel stupid. Okay? Because that's what you get for getting wrapped up in all this knee pad wearing activities and talking. And not only that mean every other debate that you had about Canelo Alvarez versus somebody saying the same thing about Canelo Alvarez that these switch up dudes is trying to say about Canelo right now, all that shit is null and void. Okay? Y'all have to take all that shit back. You got to apologize to all those people because now you're saying the same thing that people were trying to say. And now to their audience, they're like, man, look, bro, I just got to be honest. You know, facts, not feelings. Guess what? When y'all was attacking these people for having a true, raw boxing opinion about boxing, y'all accused them for saying it for all other reasons. They were just being honest. Now all of a sudden, because Terrence Crawford puts it in a position where you have to admit what Canelo is, now all of a sudden it's, oh, I was wrong about him. No, I ain't wrong about him. Like everybody else, pay attention. Latino boxing community, aka We Run Boxing. You guys got used. You got played the same way Canelo played you. Same way these content creators play you. They know what you want to hear. And we know your obsession. We know your problems and we know your conqueror mentality. You know? So, boxing gave you what you wanted. You wanted to believe all this fictitious shit. And look how long y'all went on attacking people for no fucking reason. Y'all attack Andre Ward towards no end for what? The hate y'all had toward Demetrius Andrade. I was hoping y'all would show some of that hate towards Crawford, but I noticed y'all didn't do it. I know why, because even y'all didn't want to piss him off. I kept bringing up, it's interesting that y'all going real light on Crawford. But Demetrius Andrade, oh my God, dude. You would think he touched a kid or something. The way y'all hated him. You know what, that's probably not a good example because a lot of y'all roll with that type of activity. That wasn't a good example, scratch that. But the way that y'all hated Demetrius Andrade, that shit was sickening. I'm like, bruh, it's not that fucking serious, bro. All for the love of protecting Canelo. To the point, other content creators can't make videos on their channel about what they want to talk about without these Rainbow Coalition, Super Saiyan Canelo fanboys getting in their fucking videos, getting in their fucking feelings, making counter videos and shit, trying to attack people because they put up a video about Demetrius Andrade and all that shit. Hey, Ring IQ, how that shit feel now? Yeah, you ain't never fooled me with your punk ass. Yeah, sit on that, eat on that, brother. You know what I'm saying? How I feel? It's lovely over here, brother. It's lovely, lovely. Yeah, but you know, so the content creators that want to maintain some type of integrity on that channel, they're going to tell the truth now. Because they're like, man, I'm not letting my whole fucking ship go down over fucking Canelo. But this is the interesting thing. This is the interesting thing. Since y'all been built off swinging from Canelo's balls, who's the next guy that you're going to anchor your channel off of that's going to help appease to the Latino fans that you've been milking? Who's going to be? I know it ain't Ryan Garcia. Who? Keep in mind, y'all been hating on David Benavidez the whole time. So that means y'all got to go back and change all the shit that y'all said about David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to reconstruct y'all entire shit just because y'all didn't hold Canelo's ass to the flame. Oh, and I'm hearing about the David Benavidez and all that other bullshit. Unless that's something Crawford want to do, ain't nobody listen to no fucking Canelo fan about who you want Bud to fight because you didn't want Canelo to fucking fight him. And plus, we didn't already figured out it's not about testing him against the best because you're going to give him credit. It's about running into the right person to make him take a loss. That's all Mexicans give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Mexicans don't try to give nobody no fucking credit. Okay? They keep denying that credit till you run into somebody who has lost or who's going to give them a loss. That's what they're waiting for. It's not about who you fight because you'll beat that guy and because you ain't lose, it ain't good enough. Go fight him. 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 And they won't be satisfied till you lose. Because that's how pathetic y'all is. But all this shit was coming to a head. You know what I'm saying? Now Mexican boxing is ass the fuck out. You got Nathan. You got nada. You got nothing. You have no one. Did you hear what I said? You have no one. Not one. We have several, and a few in the incubator. And y'all know that. This is why I'm not with the changing of the guard of boxing now that, truthfully, especially since Mexican boxing has took the hit that it has, I'm definitely not for this change of boxing, especially since it seems like the only champions that you gonna have, you ain't gonna have no choice but to cheer for, even if they is black.
People like to trash Canelo, his skills and his abilities, but these guys will pay for that mistake because they're being dumb.